It seemed to take forever to get to the porch. She rang the doorbell and tried not to look toward the shape in the darkness to the left of her. The old wooden swing, the scariest thing about that scariest of places. Mrs. Ryan was not answering the door. Maybe the doorbell didn't work anymore. Maybe the Ryans couldn't hear her ringing. Maybe they had died in there and wouldn't be coming to the door at all. She reached out to knock when the door opened and she almost fell forward into the house. Trick or treat, she whispered, hardly able to get the words out. Well, aren't you the sweetest thing, said Mrs. Ryan. Herbert, she screeched. Come here and see what the good Lord's put on our doorstep tonight. You don't mind if Herbert comes to see you, do you? Kelly shook her head. No, she didn't mind. Yet she couldn't help but think of Hansel and Gretel and the old witch who lived in the forest and fattened up little children so she could roast them in her oven and eat them up. But she could also tell that these were kindly old eyes she was looking into. A fierce-looking old man came shuffling up behind the old woman, but he brightened as soon as he saw the angel. Well, well, Catherine, he said to the old woman, ain't she the very picture of heaven? He stuck out his old hawk's face and said, what's your name, little angel? Kelly O'Keefe, she said, stepping back toward the porch, preparing to turn around and run if she had to. And an Irish angel at that, the old Irishman said, affecting a brogue. And look, Herbert, the old woman said, she's an angel with a broken wing. Why don't you come on in here and have some hot apple cider, the old man asked. Keep us old folks some company for a few minutes. My dad, she mumbled, he's waiting for me out at the curb. Well, the old lady said, let's have him in too. She started to say no. If her dad came up to the house, she might lose the bet with the other kids. But that nasty Chris Larkin called that cheating. Where will I get the money to pay all those dollars? But the old couple stood there beaming, and she did not know how she could tell them no. Dad, she yelled. Dad, come up here a minute. She heard him rustling along the hedgerow. Don't be afraid, she told the old couple. He's a gorilla.